enjoy all aspects of my job. I love working with all the students, but in different capacities. I love being a supervisor for all the student employees because one, I feel like I can provide them a different perspective on how to work with our students with disabilities because they're just they're so in it. When you're in it, you really don't have a different you really can't see beyond their relationship with their mentee or their student that they're working with. So I try to provide different perspectives when they have issues or problems or challenges they may face. And also I love working with the student employees to give them like the leadership opportunity as well. Because it also helps them grow into their leadership roles. And also I also like doing advising, and I get to see I love to see the light bulb come on for the Propel students when they finally do understand, hey, this really does work for me or this really doesn't work for me. And then we try to figure out a different solution that may or may not work. And I'm just speaking for me. It helps you grow and to see other ways of doing things, other perspectives. And because I have a hard time, because I'm kind of like a black and white person, there's no real gray area. And I think working has helped me provide, like, help me see there's a gray area in everything. And just because you can't do it one way doesn't mean you can't do it another way. And it just, it'll work
Yes.
out the same way. It'll be better the same way. So, yeah.
So besides then earning a living and making money, what are like maybe the top 3 things that having a professional job gives you?
It gives me perspective. It gives me like the motivation, and like, cause you always want to grow and do better. So with my with my next job or next career option, I would like to go and do better. I always want to grow and do better and learn more so I could be better at whatever job I'm doing and like develop my skills as a human being and develop my skills as an employee or a supervisor or whatever that may be.
Your professional contributions, what do you think about how your work and your role at UMKC, how do you think of it as contributing in a larger sense to the community or even to the world? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, can we start with the community, not the
Yes.
world? The world, I don't know.
Community.
I think, are we talking about like, I think I love the fact that I've been able to, like, especially within the last year or two, I don't remember, hire as many people from diverse backgrounds and like of color, whether they be Asian, Indian, or African, for our students to work with, and it's all international students and students with different backgrounds than our students. I love that aspect of my job because I get to meet new people. I love meeting new people. I love interacting. I love engaging with new people, and I hope it's been beneficial to our students as well because they really do need to see there's a life, like there's other people besides them in the world, and there's other people that can help them besides their networks, and they're building their network with all these different people. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. So you love contributing to the diversity of Propel, and also you love playing a key role in exposing Propel students to a larger world.
Yes, because like I think that's really crucial for people, and like, especially for young people. The younger the better, because that way you know ambiguity if you've seen it once before, you know.
Yes.
And
Yes.
like it's an all about inclusiveness. It's all important. We can't just focus on disability. We gotta focus on all kind of inclusion. A lot of people don't know I'm in a wheelchair or I'm African American or I'm a woman till they meet me in my office. And they're like, oh, you're Laura? Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Laura. Yeah. Yeah. So like, and that part of that is because they don't do their research, but part of that is just and I love it though. And part of that is just because they don't know that people with disabilities can hold a higher position than answering phones.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. And it just speaks to the 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 importance of accepting people for judging people for their abilities in a professional role and not
Yes.
for the characteristics they have no control over.
Yes.
Their race, sex, ability. I mean, that's all out of your control. And I think that's terrific, because I think that, it's fun for you to be able to be that person professionally and not have any of the other stuff interfering with your initial relationships with the people you hire. And it's probably really good for the people you work with to experience you purely as just a professional.
Yes.
Before they meet you in person and then add the other factors into their picture of you, which I think is true for any professional relationship. Like, that's why email can be so nice, because it really does strip away a lot of the other stuff, and you're basically dealing with people just on their communication alone. And and that can be good.
Yes.
What did work do for you as a young person?
Well, when the first place I worked with some of my schoolmates. So I got to see them outside of school and stuff, and just knowing that because I work with the little kids and then with the birthday parties. So knowing that I had a purpose at their job, setting up for the birthday party to make sure that the kids will have a great birthday, and then cleaning up. I had a purpose for that job,
Yeah, it had a purpose and a sense of accomplishment when it went well. And yeah, okay, that's great. Yeah, that's great. And how is it now in your job with IHD? What do you enjoy most about your job there?
Everything. I work with people mainly, so learning from the wiser people what they went through to help me as a person with a disability get what I get to, where I'm at now, but also helping them have the same voice that they had when they needed it, and knowing that they have a purpose in life too. Because I believe that I work with people because I see sometimes the most positive interaction some people might have with other individuals.
Okay, so I recently graduated from Park University with my bachelor's in psychology. And after that, I joined Vista, AmeriCorps Vista, and that is how I got into the Propel program. And so what I do there at the Propel, as a social justice Vista, I am looking up housing resources, food resources, and mental health resources that can help the Propel family and also UMKC, the whole UMKC student body. With Propel, I'm also working I have a second job as an education assistant, and I am working with a student with an intellectual disability.
Have you, from your perspective, what do you, I guess in general, what do you see as being some of the benefits for a person with IDD to having a job? Like in addition to a paycheck, what are some other benefits to working that you see for these people?
Just a sense of individuality, really. And I think that is the most important thing that individuals with IDD strive for, just having that individuality and feeling, you know, I know, so I'll give an example. I know with my student AJ, like she does not like to feel like she has a disability, but she does not like to feel, like, oh, like cast out because she has a disability. It's like she want to be treated like she does not have a disability. And so I definitely, it gives them, I feel like that sense of belonging. And then also that mindset of like, yes, like I can do this. Like if I put my mind to it, I can do anything. And I feel like, that's what they're working towards. So this is their reward, actually. Like getting a job will be a big reward to them because this is what they're working towards.